What's up, guys? I'm Nathan Ragsdale.
I'm Josh Bennett.
And this begins our 2020 season.
On the road to old Toledo bed.
My love is catching bass with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road to the bend.
On the road to the bed. Hey! We're gonna catch some big old bass while we're on the bed. Hey! My God.
Well, it's about 4 in the morning. Still haven't made it out of Alabama. We're almost to Mississippi though. Just stopping to get some gas and a little bathroom break. JB's been sleeping the whole way, just snoring along. So yeah, probably got another 400 miles till we get to Toledo, but we're gonna keep on trucking.
But I would think it's gonna steadily come up
Yeah,
this week.
yeah. I hope it comes up for us. But hey, let me check in real quick.
See you, man.
All right, see you. Hey, we've got a camping spot reserved for this week.
What's the name?
Ragsdale. That's it. We made it. That's where we're taking off right there. So pretty good setup. We're about to get situated here and go ahead and dump the boat. So we'll catch you guys out on the water.
Oh, I got one. Oh, big one. Oh, big one. Carp.
Ew.
Burn up, son! Look at this.
Look at this.
Oh, God. Oh.
Bro, am I gonna have to net that thing? Yes. Here, come up here. Dude, this thing's gonna tear the Thought he had a giant on. Here, just grab the pliers. Do you want him?
No, get him. Just get him.
Goodbye.
Oh. After disaster. Well, that was
All right,
We're on the board.
Yeah, well, we got the camera out. Water's like low 60s. So we decided we're gonna start shallow, try to get it on a little crankbait chatterbait bite. Fishing this channel swing bank right here. We'll see what we can do. Really crowded in this creek, so lots of birds. We'll keep going.
Not a big one, but a fish. First one. We'll chum. Toledo Bend.
Give us something.
Getting wet.
Dude, sideways, bro. He's not big. It's a spot. Are you kidding?
Is it? It is a spot.
I come to Toledo. Of course, I come to Toledo Bend and the first fish I catch is a freaking spot. What? Dude, he ate it. Ate it. Sideways. Both hooks. Dude, why does that always happen? Every, like, dude, bull shoals, same thing. I caught spots at the Red River, dude.
Josh got him another one on the square bill.
Square bill master.
I don't know what is going on with that square bill, but
I got the juice.
yeah, he's kicking my butt. Like, bad. Bad. Yeah. Josh has got to have a big
We
end.
got us a good one here, boys. Stud. What a stud. Let's get a weight on her. She's a 537. 530, yeah. 535. Yeah, not a pound, but
Picture and a quick release on it. That's our first real good one of the day. That's a fish that actually tells us something. So, yep. It's about the end of the first day of practice, and we don't have much figured out. I mean, we've caught, that's our 5th fish of the day. We just came to try something new because we were catching little spotted bass and like 12 or 14 inch largies. So anyways, I think we're probably going to end the day on that note, and try to just expand on that tomorrow. So day 2 of practice. We're going to kind of try to expand on that crankbait bite we found yesterday. Channel swing, rock, just typical pre-spawn stuff. Switching out some crankbaits right now. We found a lot of bait in like 15 feet, 20 feet. So we're about to roll down this stretch. It's kind of the first channel swing lean into this creek. Titled some crankbaits and see what happens. So we'll keep you guys updated throughout the day.
choking it. I mean choking.
Males doing this, man.
Yeah, well, let's get where the females
good,
are,
yeah.
and we'll catch them.
Yeah, I know.
I think it might take a little bit of an upgrade on the size. If we do, we'll figure it out. Drum sack.
Alright, hot take of the day. Why are donuts a thing? Why would you cut out the little hole of tasty goodness instead of leave it in?
We're all about the hole today.
Yep, looking for the hole. We're looking for the hole of tasty goodness. I'd say, yeah. That 15-foot hole of tasty goodness. Glazed. This one, super skinny, pretty decent fish on a spinnerbait on this bank. So we're gonna get a weight on her and release. But so far, I mean, it's been pretty tough. Post frontal conditions, that cold front hit last night pretty hard. Caught some offshore. We caught a bunch of males shallow. That was our first. I mean, we at least think she's a female. She should be all of 4 pounds. She was just on a little channel swing bank with some laydowns and wind on it. So I don't know. We're kind of scattered right now. We keep trying to put something together, and we'll catch y'all guys at the end of the day and let you know what's up. Oh man, what a day. End of the, I guess our first full day of practice out here on Toledo Bend. Pretty tough. Wind freaking ripped all day. We couldn't really fish everything we wanted to because of that wind, and because we found out our Bassmaster chip sucks. We've got like the old version. So right now we're downloading the newest version of the chart. So hopefully we'll be able to get out there and kind of probe that deep stuff a lot more efficiently with a better map. I always say, like, you know, my strength is deep fishing, and if I could have one thing, you know, DISI, sonar, whatever, none of that matters. I just need a good map. So hopefully we'll have that tomorrow. It's a 15%. It's been trying to download for like 20 minutes now, so it's going to take all night. But hopefully we have that map by tomorrow. I think our game plan is to just spend the first half of the day out deep and see what happens, and then spend the second half of the day up shallow, because I mean, both our big fish have come shallow, but they're few and far between, and with just the weather that's going to hit with the tournament and whatnot, I'd really be a lot more comfortable if we had some deep fish. I think they're going to be a lot more reliable, and it's just what we like to do. You know, I want to go find a Carolina rig, football jig, deep plug bite for those pre-spawn fish coming to us, versus up there shallow running around trying to chase down some fish. So yeah, tough day. Also came back and our extension cords got stolen, so yeah, thank you whoever did that. But anyways, we got to go out there and capture them tomorrow. We got 2.5 more days to figure it out and dial them in out here on Toledo Bend. So we'll catch you guys in the morning. Hopefully we get them tomorrow. it's time to catch a bass. Well, day 2 of practice. Well, I guess day 3 technically. Our second full day. We've made our way back through the jungle to this this pocket. Looked super good. You know, main river channel swings up on it. So what we did is we've idled to the back of it, and we're working our way from the back out. Super good spawning ground and all these little cuts and whatnot. Lots of bait, but yeah, no bites so far, which we've been pretty surprised at. Some of the stuff looks like straight juice. But I mean, if you look on the map right here, you've got just all these, there's the stuff. Alright, you know, you've got all these little stopping spots. So, like I said, just getting straight yompered by stumps and fishing our way through this creek. So, once we catch some fish, we'll check in on you guys. But that's the plan for now. Just keep working from the back where they should be spawning and try to intercept them on their way there. So. Isn't it? Alright guys, check this bass out. I freaking choked it. Look how pretty that thing is. Crazy. Anyways, little update. Started catching them on a crankbait, just following the wind. Yeah, he keeps. That's an awesome fish. Let that guy go. Started catching them in the wind. Just cranking these little stopping areas. You know, we're in the mouth of a creek right here. Got wind blowing on a little flat. You know, a bunch of stumps out here. That's what that one just came off. We both caught a fish off this stump. He was hung up at first and popped it off. One ate it. I threw in there, got hung up, came over here, and that one just ate it right under the boat as I was bringing it up. So it's been a tough day, but I think we eliminated the deep bite. I mean, we're from Lake Lanier, you know, we consider ourselves pretty decent deep fishermen, and no matter what we do today, we just cannot get it going in that like 15 to 25, you know, foot range is where we'd love to just go find them, you know, in that 15-foot points, dragging a jig or something. But I think the main key is you have got to be throwing something to make them react. So crankbait, spinnerbait's been the deal for us. Every fish we've caught this week has come on a crankbait pretty much. So we're gonna keep rolling with it, just try to solidify that a little more, maybe move around their lake. You know, we've only got like an hour and a half left to fish today. So anyways, I think we set out and accomplished our goal for today, which was to either eliminate or factor in the deep bite. So we'll catch you guys back at the ramp. What's up guys, it is Monday night. We've got one more full day of practice tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, and then we get a half day Wednesday. It's supposed to rain and be cold Wednesday, so we've got to figure these fish out tomorrow. Today was rough on us. Really didn't catch many fish till the end of the day. That's why you guys saw no GoPro footage other than a couple just little midday updates. Figured out a little crankbait deal. I think what we figured out is like you have got to make the fish react. We can't catch anything on a jig or a Carolina rig, shaky head, whatever, despite what like all our buddies are doing. Catch them on a jig and stuff. Like if we're not throwing a crankbait, we're not getting bit. So tomorrow the plan is just to expand on that, maybe try some more shallow stuff, just because like the deep thing just isn't panning out for us. So the hope is to go out there tomorrow, dial them in a little more. You know, I always say I don't really want to be super dialed in before the tournament, just enough to where I can continue to build on something during the event. So I'm gonna knock out a little bit more homework tonight. Just try to keep up with school and whatnot, and get back after it tomorrow. So we'll catch you guys out there on the water.
Too cold for this shit.
I don't know what to do. Don't need to put any more pressure on this. Alright, well, thanks to some dumbass who left a rope in the lake, we've got a little prop situation, so I'll be getting wet this morning. It crips 30 degrees. And then it's time to catch some bass. Yeah, Josh?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, couldn't get the prop off, so we got some friends coming to get us, and we'll have to put it on the trailer and take it off, deal with it there, and hopefully we get to practice some today, but it's not looking good. What the fuck? Just, you know, make sure you got.
I feel like those little strings will burn out. That doesn't look good right there though.
Still, it's like some stuck up in, like, little pieces are up in there. I can't, like, after I've taken the prop off, then I have to, like, take the shaft out of the lower unit to get to.
Oh, you got strings up in the seals. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
Okay.
So so at the base of so basically where the shaft goes into the gear case is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you have a water seal and an oil seal in there. They're seals. Yeah, I mean, that can get pretty... I mean, if it tears those seals up, which if it's up in there, it's already tore a seal up, I'm sure. With the rope at all?
No.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if anything feels, if it feels sluggish or feels like something's holding it back from getting optimal performance, I'd probably come out of the water because you've got water in there and it causes pressure in the gear case. Wash the bearings out pretty quick and then it'll blow a hole out of the side of it.
Yeah.
That's once those bearings get washed and they get water on them, they'll bind up and then that's a lot of horsepower, a lot of pressure to hold on a pinion gear, and when it pops, it'll blow a softball size hole out of the side of your gear case. Then you ain't going much of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but that's all you do is just run it. If anything weird starts happening, just give me a call.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah. All right, well, made it back on the water. Got the prop changed out, got all that rope cleared out. Such a minor thing, it just took forever. I mean, it cut 5 hours out of our day today. So with what little time we have left, we decided just to run up north. Both the biggest fish we've caught this week have come shallow on reaction baits. So we're just going to come up and look for more areas that we can run in the tournament to do that. I think that's what we're going to have to do. It's what we have, and we'll have to run with it and just fish by the seat of our pants. So, yep, that's the plan for now, and we'll check in with y'all at the end of the day. It is Wednesday morning, and it is raining. You can see 36 degrees, pretty frosty out there, but we're still not on anything. Really didn't want to have to go out there and practice today. We've got a ton of homework to do, and thought this morning before our meeting this afternoon would be a great time to just get it done and let our fish rest if we were on them. But that's not the case, so we're gonna have to go out there and figure it out. So yeah, we got the meeting tonight. We're gonna go out there we got I think 4 or 5 hours before I have to get off the water and head to that. But until then, we're gonna go out there and try to figure them out. Still scratching our heads. We can't catch them deep and can't really catch them shallow. We've tried the in-between stuff. I don't know if it's just like an area of the lake thing, if we're not doing the right thing in the right area or what, but hopefully we can use these next couple hours to go figure out a little more for us to go fish during the tournament. So we'll catch y'all later. All right, well, if you wanted to know how our last half day of practice went, this about sums it up. We need a dryer.
Wet.
Yeah, he's not happy. So we caught some fish. Nothing great, but wait, which one's the dryer, dude?
These, dude.
Sorry. We're just gonna dry our stuff here at the campground real quick and head to the meeting. Like I said, we caught some fish, nothing fantastic. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wing tomorrow, really, honestly. We have nothing. We've got 3 areas that we like. Need some quarters. We got 3 areas that we like, and we're just gonna put our head down and get to it. We've heard of guys that are catching them deep, guys that are catching them shallow. We're kind of catching them everywhere, but in a bad way. Not good anywhere, just a bite here, a bite there. I don't know. So we're gonna get our stuff dried, head to the meeting, and call it a day.
And I know you do. This small government ideal should sound familiar because it's the bedrock principle of many conservatives and libertarians in the U.S. As conservatives made major political inroads after the 1970s,
Well, we're about to head to the meeting here in a minute. Just knocking out some homework. College fishing, man. Alright guys, so rolling back to campsite. Just went to the meeting. Went to town, grabbed some gas, grabbed some dinner, and went to Walmart to get some hand warmers for tomorrow because we were freaking freezing today. Boat 49 doing at 3:15. We were kind of hoping for early day tomorrow and a later day on Friday. Hopefully we can just get in our areas tomorrow and put our head down and put a good bag in the boat. Like we've talked about throughout the week, we really don't have anything solid. So we're just gonna go out there and do what we do best, which is just fish. We're gonna break down those creeks that we like. They've got a lot of cover to offer. Whether it's secondary points, little humps, little creek channel swings, and timber lines, all kind of stuff. It's been brutal this week just trying to practice. The lake is an absolute beast. It's hard to even run just to go look at what you want to look at. It takes forever to idle back and just break it down. So I think part of our game plan tomorrow is just to stay put and not do too much running. I think it just eats up too much time to run the lanes and all that stuff. So I'm gonna get back to camp, take a shower, brush our teeth, hop in bed, and wake up early tomorrow and get it done. So we'll catch you guys out on the water at takeoff.
Boat 49, Ragsdale, Bennett.
Hey. 49. Nathan Goshel.
Yes, sir.
What time we do in?
3:15.
What did you like, well?
and see if we can go. Look at that. Absolutely. That's what you don't do.
Oh no, that way. Should we just move Bob around and get on that channel swing?
We will. But that fish I just had look tells us something.
You got him?
Measurement should be clear. But what I'm saying is there might be some fish out on the flat like that.
Yep. Good call.
This is great.
13, yep. You have clips in there?
No one in there caught one on a spook there.
No, not a big one, but keep it for you. Big spot. Dude, that's a 3-pound spot.
No, it's not.
Got him.
It's so big, but probably a spot like this.
Yeah, it is. It's a decent one too, though. Another good one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh shit. That was 3 spots.
Well, it's the morning of day 2. Out here waiting for takeoff. Yesterday was pretty rough. We didn't get any footage in the morning because it was pouring rain most of the day. We did get some GoPro footage. Cameras were dead by the end of the day, so we didn't get weigh-in footage, but also because weigh-in was an absolute disaster. I didn't even walk across the stage because there was nowhere to park the boat, so Josh just took the fish up and I hung out in the boat. There were people still putting the boat on the trailer at 7 o'clock last night. Just this parking lot's I don't know, it's just not good with 250 boats. But either way, we only weighed in like 5 pounds. We had 3 spots. I don't know, pretty disappointing. You know, we thought we'd be able to go out there and catch some. The more I think about it, the more I think those 2 or 3 big fish we caught in practice. Really that 5-pounder kind of led us on a wild goose chase on the shallow deal. I don't know, all the guys caught them offshore, you know, which is in our comfort zone, so it's kind of frustrating that we couldn't find that in practice. I don't know if it's just because they moved there, you know, like Wednesday when it got really cold, or Tuesday. And we spent so much time offshore the first 2 days, we didn't end up checking that stuff like Wednesday. And then, you know, Tuesday, our practice day was really scrapped with the motor issues. That was the day we were kind of wanting to go spend all day offshore to either factor it in or rule it out. So, you know, we just got to put it together today. We're gonna run down south, I think, because we never even like made it all the way down to the dam in practice. Just something new to pick apart. You know, a refreshing little spot on the lake that we can just treat as it's a new day. So, anyways, gotta come back today. You know, we're probably out of it. We're definitely out of it for the wind, out of it for the cut, but if we bust like 25, we might be able to slide into the national championship. So gonna tie on a Carolina rig, football jig, maybe even like a big swim bait, and go down there and try to see what we can do. So we'll catch you guys out there.
Motors up, fired up. We are under 2 minutes away from
Day
go.
2, let's go.
Right at 7 o'clock.
204, Brady and Jacob.
Alright guys, day 2 update. It's 11:30. Figured we'd give you all an update as we're idling out of this timber patch, but we spent the day in this creek back here fishing the mouth. Just all the little points and stuff in here. So we've got 2 keepers in the box, nothing special. They're both just like 14 inchers. But we're gonna go ahead to the main lake and see if we can find some better quality, because right now what we're on is not gonna get us to the national championship. So we'll keep y'all updated, and hopefully we go catch them.
minute got a limit. I think they upgraded some today. 5 fish, you did. 9 pounds an ounce takes you to 37th place. Get some points. And anybody you want to say hey to?
Yeah, some parents and friends watching.
Josh?
Yeah, man, same here. Thank you for all you coming out, and looking forward to getting back out here again at Hartwell, or I guess it's going to be Smith in a few weeks.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Guys, be safe. The day one leaders have only fallen to 8th place. They're from the best on 30 points.
Well, we hit the road right after weigh-in. It's about 11 o'clock right now in Mississippi. We're on the road to Georgia. I knocked out the first 400 miles. Josh is about to take the wheel for an hour or two and let me get some sleep. But just on our way back to Georgia, we'll do a tournament recap once we get back. Well, it is about 7 a.m. Georgia time. We just got home. Man, it took forever, it seemed like. But it's time for me to go to sleep. So, Toledo Bend. Not really what I had hoped it to be. Not the finish I wanted to start the season off with. But that being said, we got out there alive. You know, we finished middle of the pack. I feel like points-wise for the year, we didn't hurt ourselves too bad if we can just do well in the next 3 events, which we should, because they should set up to be in our wheelhouse, with it being Smith, Hartwell, and Cumberland, all of which have spotted bass. Cumberland's got smallmouth. Hartwell's in our backyard, and we've got experience on Smith from last year. So, you know, if that's my worst finish for the year, I'm okay with that. Just came fresh off the BFL this weekend, got a 3rd place finish there, so gave me a little bit of confidence, and we actually leave tonight for Lake Seminole this week. So it's been back to back to back, a lot of grinding, just try to keep up with school and all that good stuff. But anyways, let's talk about Toledo. So obviously, you know, kind of got waxed. I'd never even thought to go look for, like, I don't know if those fish were suspended or how Cody was catching them, but from the tournament footage that was released, and he just won the Costa event down there this week, his eyes are glued on the graph, and he's just pitching that little spoon out or making short casts. So I think he's using pan optics. It's what it looked like anyways. So, I mean, just looked like he was scanning those points or river swing or whatever he was fishing for. I would think suspended fish with the spoon, just the way it looked like he was fishing. Either fish that were suspended in the water column or somewhat close to the bottom. But obviously they were probably targeting bait. If he was using a spoon, he might have been just getting them to react to it. I'm not sure, but you know, it was one of those things that I just totally missed the deal. Learned a lot. I think, you know, if any of you guys watched that podcast me and Alex Rudd did, which if you haven't, you should go check it out on Spotify. But we talked a lot about the difference between, you know, do you pay attention more to just the time of the year and seasonal patterns, or should you pay attention more to, like, the water temperature and water color and stuff to help you decide, you know, do I go deep, do I go shallow, where are these fish going to be at? Because it's tough just getting dumped on a 100,000 acre lake and having to go find, you know, the best 5 you can for a tournament. And if there's one thing I learned this week is that, in my opinion, typically seasonal patterns play more into where the fish should be versus just water temperature, because I think those fish know, hey, it might be hot right now or it might be warm, but there's still potential in the next couple weeks for it to get really cold. And so I think they just stay in their wintertime stuff. Well, I mean, I say that now. Looking back, I think they do that because I played the other side of, of the spectrum. I played the water temperature, I played the watercolor. I said, you know, the water's high 50s, low 60s. These bass should be wanting to get up and stage, you know, for the spawn. And I just don't. I mean, I know some guys probably caught them shallow. Some guys, a lot of guys, caught them on points. But we're still scratching our head. I don't know if we were doing the wrong thing in the wrong area or what, because it sounded like we were doing a lot of the stuff a lot of guys who were catching them were doing. We just never found either the area or the right point or spot, or I don't know. So it is what it is. Putting it behind us, you know, I think going down the road, I'll pay more attention to it's, you know, it's the time of year they should be doing this, and maybe start with that versus starting with water temperature and what I'd hoped for them to be doing. So, like I said, putting it behind us, coming off a high at the BFL this past weekend, trying to carry that over into Seminole. Then we get like a week break, and then it's over to Smith Lake. So, appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe and like. If you have any suggestions for our videos, please let us know. That's our first time kind of filming a tournament series like this, and I'm a rookie. So, yeah, let me know what you want, and we'll try to give it to you. So, appreciate you guys. We'll catch you at Lake Seminole.